to punish the Hong Kong government that they sell the Hong Kong core value. So
okay.
yeah, so we
I
have
know
to,
about it.
Yeah, we have to show our concern for this.
Right.
Yes.
And I think you have a right. Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
No, but I'm a U.S. citizen, right?
Yes.
And I think you have a right. There's just
You have the right to stay here.
Well, you know, of course, the police make the final decision, but I will say there's only a few of you, only 3 or 4, you know, standing here, and you're peaceful.
Thank you so much.
Seems reasonable to me, you know.
Thank you so much.
And I have a right to be here because I'm a U.S. citizen. I can go to the consulate, right? I can walk there.
Yes.
I can go inside.
Yes.
And tomorrow I have an appointment, so I'm here early. Just here early, right?
Okay.
Wait in the queue.
Okay.
And
so you're going to in?
Well, I'm waiting in the queue.
Waiting in queue.
Here.
Wait. Oh.
You see?
Thank you so much.
So I have a reason to be here, right?
Thank you so much.
You understand?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you have the right to stay.
Well,
yes.
yeah. I mean, if you're not doing anything wrong, right?
Yeah.
You're peaceful. Yeah. You know, you got some sign. I'm very interested in hearing about this. You know.
Thanks so much.
And you know, my suggestion is you have free speech. So what you do is you go ahead and write to the U.S. president. Why not?
Yes, we are going to do.
You can do that.
Yes.
You can contact the newspapers.
Yes.
You know, you can tell them about your viewpoint.
Yes.
You have the right to do that,
yes.
right? The human right. That's a human right.
Yes.
And right now, you know, I saw the police had a sign that said illegal assembly.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Well, come on now, you know, there's just a few of you standing here and you're peaceful.
Yes.
I think that's a bit crazy law.
This is Hong Kong right now.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy though.
So we have to tell the whole world Hong Kong is not China and we can't accept this.
Right, right. That's kind of the law they have in China, right?
Yes.
So like in China, if 2 or 3 people hold a sign up in Tiananmen Square, what will happen to them?
Get arrested.
Get arrested?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe get some...
Probably, right?
Yeah, horrible punishment.
And maybe get beaten, do you think so?
Yeah, in China.
Put in prison?
Yeah.
So Hong Kong is not like that, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, this is a good place in some ways. But I think what you should do is talk to your friends and then just, you know, you can consider leaving and then, you know, coming back another time if you want. You have freedom to do that.
We are going to wait
until
the representative to receive our letter.
Right.
Because we have a letter, yeah.
Oh, you want to give it to them?
Yeah, to show our determination.
Did they say they would come, the U.S. consulate?
We don't know.
Did no one talk to you?
No, not yet.
Okay, I will write President Trump as a U.S. citizen.
Thanks so much.
And I will ask him why they don't send someone out to receive your letter.
Right now in Hong Kong is very dangerous.
Right.
The time is very dangerous. Now Hong Kong, this city is dying, so we have to save here. We have to save place. So we are coming here to show our concern.
Yeah, you have a lot of concerns, right?
Yes.
And you want to, and sometimes it concern the U.S., right? Because does U.S. do business in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
A lot of people?
Yeah. We think that the human rights is universal, so we have to protect them all.
So you're here to talk about human rights?
Yes.
And also, you know, remember that U.S. is U.S. is doing business in Hong Kong.
Yes.
So of course you should be concerned, right?
Yes.
And U.S. Sells their products here, correct?
Yes.
You know, many U.S. people live in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Me, I'm one of them.
Yes.
You know, so that's why you're concerned.
Yes.
You want to talk to U.S. people.
Mm-hmm. There's mutual winning because we can do all the things to protect the mutual human rights.
Right.
Yeah.
The reason I came tonight was I have to pick up my passport, so I'm here early in the queue. But the other thing too is I have a new passport. They issue me a new passport, right? Because it's an old one. Yes. And then I come here because I have an appointment. But also I wanted to find out what you're doing here and why you're doing here. I want to hear your voice. And then I also, as a U.S. citizen and a Hong Kong person, I want to write President Trump and tell him, you know, my viewpoint.
Thank you so much.
My understanding.
Yeah. Because right now the Hong Kong government is disqualifying our legislative candidate, and they are going to spend all the money of Hong Kong government to support the trade war of China. So we are going to stop this. We are going to save the Hong Kong money.
Do the people in Hong Kong have any ability to stop the payment?
No,
the money
because
payment?
most of the candidate, most of the legislative candidates are disqualified. So
So you don't have a way to have a voice.
yeah, we don't have
proper
enough
voice.
power.
In the U.S., you know, when people vote, anyone can run for the office. You know that? You can run for the office. They can't stop you from running for the office. And the other thing, public office, is you know, you can vote for who you want. For example, if they don't have the name on the paper, you can write someone's name in, and it's legal. You can write someone's name, and they count it as a vote.
That's what human rights.
Yeah, that's called a write-in vote.
Okay.
You know, so in the last election, or in the last council meeting, Let's Go council voting, I wrote down someone's name.
Yeah.
I'm sure they just threw it in the rubbish. But I felt I don't want to vote for any of those people on the paper. I don't want to vote for any of them. I want to vote for this person, and I wrote the name. And then I give it to the,
Yeah.
wow.
You have to protect your.
That's my right.
candidate. Yeah.
You know, if there's no one I want to vote for, why should I vote for them?
Yes.
Right?
That's great. Really great.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we are very grateful for your support.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
so
okay.
much.
No problem.
Yeah,
And
we will stay here until the representative come here and accept our
Okay.
open letter. Yeah.
I think that's reasonable, to
Yeah.
be honest. You
Yeah.
know, and yeah, well, I'll just come here and watch, and I'm just going to sit outside and watch a little bit. And
Thanks
you
so
know,
much.
good luck to you guys. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm a pastor. I'm a pastor too, from the church, right? So I come here to pray for you, to
Thanks.
talk,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm sure there are many people in Hong Kong thinking like you,
Yeah.
but they
Because-
don't say it.
Yeah. Because the government is doing something horrible to punish them.
Yeah, they're afraid, right? Some
Yeah.
of them, many people are afraid.
Yeah.
You know, but you're not afraid. Why are you not afraid?
Because this is the most dangerous moment right now.
Right.
Yeah, because the government is going to spend all the money to, they're going to give the money to mainland China. So we are very angry and afraid of this.
So the main thing you're concerned about is the money, or are you concerned
No,
about other
all
things?
the
What
things,
else?
They disqualified our legislative candidate,
Right.
and they banned some political parties.
Right.
So they're going to kill all the different voices.
Right.
Yeah. So we can't stand this. We have to protect this.
So you feel your voice is not being heard.
Yes.
You can come here and have a voice.
Yes, and we think that the U.S. government will hear our voice, and U.S.
Right.
government has a right to do something for the ad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's a man named Senator Marco Rubio.
Yes.
He's the chairman of that.
Yes, I know.
And actually, I have contact with him, so I will send him a message too, along with President Trump.
Yes.
And
Thank
I
you
will
so
tell
much.
him about that. You know.
Today, a lot of people come here for this because we know that this is the only way to save Hong Kong right now.
Right. I mean, for me, the issue is this is something I know about.
Yes.
You know, and I understand it.
Yeah.
But what happens is, more importantly than this, is I think you have human right. For
Yes.
example, freedom of speech.
Yes.
Freedom to demonstrate.
Assembly.
And freedom of assembly, and then they make special laws. You know, 3 or more people is against the law. But actually, it goes against the idea of freedom of protest.
and
right?
it also violates the Single British Rights Declaration.
Oh,
so
it does?
it's violates the Universal Declaration. So it's not what we can accept.
Yeah. Well, for anybody who would say that this is a wrongful protest is kind of insane to me. That's
Because
insane.
We are
who says
peaceful,
that.
and we are
There's
just
just
here.
a few of you, you know. But even if there were more than a few, I think that this is reasonable.
Thanks.
And to come to the U.S. consulate, because it's not about, I don't think you're U.S. citizens like I am, but you know, you can come here and you can ask to give them a paper. Why not? Seems right to me.
Thanks.
Right? Okay. Good luck.
Thanks
see
so
you
much,
later.
Bob. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck to you. Good luck. I will try my best to help you and to
Yes.
to talk to you. Okay, and pray for you. All right?
Thanks.
Okay. Go ahead. You do what you need to do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just stay with you.
Maybe we
Thank you.
can sit
Yeah.
sit down for a while because
You're gonna sit down.
we're going to sit here.
I mean, you know, I'm here I have a reason to be here too. You know, I could walk around Hong Kong, but I want to pick up my new passport.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, my passport is. I have a new passport.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you should be waiting here.
The queue is right here, right?
Oh yeah, thank you.
And there's a long queue to go into the U.S. consulate in the morning. You know, so I'm number one in the queue.
Very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
跟住美國公民
Thank you.
佢識香港人，跟住佢興頭先。Thanks.
Are you? Yeah. Well, then you believe I'll show you my cross. So I have a cross, right? Yeah, I have a cross, right? My cross. So I'm a pastor. Yeah, I'm a pastor. So you know, we believe in human rights a lot, right? Christians believe in human rights. You know, good. What I hope is that the world media talks about this.
Yeah, we
About
hope
you
it
guys.
as well.
That's what I hope. Now, what does Free Hong Kong mean? You want to tell me what that means, Free Hong Kong?
Yeah, because there was an action before, 10 years before, there was an action called Free Tibet in China. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but right now, Hong Kong is a new Tibet, so we want to free Hong Kong, give the
okay.
freedom to Hong Kong.
Okay, got it. Yeah. I can give you a history lesson. You know about U.S. history?
Maybe you can tell me, I don't know.
Sure, I tell you about U.S. history.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Roosevelt.
My grandfathers, my many long ago grandfathers,
Okay, yeah.
they fought in the American War for Independence over England. I had 12 family members. My grandfather was one. He was a colonel, so he was a high-ranking officer. And
He was a hero.
well, I wouldn't say he was a hero, but he was high-ranking. And he served on President George Washington's staff. Okay, because he was a general at that time, General George Washington. So the reason that they tried to free America at that time was because their rights were being violated in the courts by the judges. The first thing they did in America was when they had independence is they made the judges leave America.
Oh.
And they brought new judges into the court.
Yeah, right now in Hong Kong it's the same because all the judges they are pro-Beijing.
Well,
Most of them are pro-Beijing.
You know that I don't know. I just tell you what about history for America. You know, and they had American independence, and then they passed a law. Many states did, and they said the judges need to leave, and if you don't leave, we will arrest you and maybe put you to death. Can you imagine? So all the judges with the long hair, the long wigs from England, they all left.
Oh.
And then they bring in new judges in the court. That's why you don't see American judges with the long hair.
I got it, yeah.
That's exactly why. And then they set up new law. They got rid of England law, common law, and they put up new law. So the law of America and the law of England, they don't even work together.
Okay, is it unfair? Was it unfair?
It was unfair because what happened was they had laws, the same laws in the 1700s as the same laws in Hong Kong. 3 or more people, you will be arrested if you meet.
Yeah.
You have to get permission from the police to meet exactly the same laws.
Oh.
And they took the money from the Americans at that time and they send it to England. The same is happening here, except now it's going to China, most of it. So I think Americans were very upset. And then they started to do things. They did what's called the Boston Tea Party. They went to where the ship was, and it had tea from England. They took the ship, the tea, and they threw it in the sea. And then that's what happened.
And they got French support. They got the French support.
They got French support, right? It was not easy. It was not easy, but they did.
Yes.
And also the England government at that time controlled the media, controlled everything in America, and Americans just had enough. And they kept writing letters to the King of England saying, we want to be peaceful, we want to work an agreement out and be friendly. and they never got any response, or the king would just say no, and finally the Americans took action. That's exactly what happened. And I'm thankful for that as an American.
Yes,
right?
Because of their courage, so they can be the greatest country right now.
Well,
so
I don't
because
know.
of their courage.
I think that they have a lot of they do a lot of things to try to help people that are suffering. You know,
yes.
they do a lot. Sometimes people agree and sometimes people disagree. But actually, when I was in the army, many Americans gave their lives.
Was in the army?
I was in the army at the Berlin Wall. You know the Berlin Wall?
Berlin.
Remember the wall? You know what Berlin is? Germany.
Berlin. Oh yeah.
That wall.
Oh yeah.
I was one of the soldiers.
East and the west.
East and west. I was one of the soldiers on that wall.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I support this.
Yeah.
I support idea.
Right now, during the Cold War, between this is right now the new Cold War, you know, between China and America. Yeah. Right now, what they call Hong Kong is a new Berlin, because it's between the pro-democracy country and pro-China country.
Right.
Yeah. So this is now the new Berlin. So we have to fight for that.
Well, every day in Berlin, I would look over the wall and I would see the communists, and they would look at me with binoculars, and they would sometimes point their gun at me. And I saw the difference between freedom and democracy, where people run the government, and people where the government runs the people. I saw a big difference, and thankfully it stopped. Now Germany and those countries are free.
Yes.
Before they weren't free.
So we have to fight for our freedom.
Well, freedom is right. You know, being able to make your own decisions.
Yes.
Be able to vote for who you want to vote for.
Right now, we don't even have the right to vote because they disqualify the candidate.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't.
I mean, like President Trump.
Yeah.
A lot of people said he was bad, right? And
Yes.
they said he shouldn't even be president. But actually, he got voted into
Yes.
as a president.
Yes.
Simply because the people had the right to freedom.
Yes.
To vote.
Yes.
And I voted for him, actually.
Yeah.
I voted for President
That's
Trump.
Great choice. Yeah.
Because I have a freedom to vote for who I want to vote for.
That's right. Yeah.
All right? So, good luck to you guys.
Thanks so
I'll
much.
just wait for my passport. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. What's a student, independent, yeah.
Yeah, Students Independence Union. Yeah,
I know it.
Yeah, and we support Hong Kong independence.
Right.
Yeah.
I know that. So
Thanks.
they took away the signs on the campus, right?
Yeah, wow, you.
Chinese.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot.
民主牆 democracy wall.
Yeah, I went up there to see you, and when they had the banners.
We have to fight for all of our freedom of speech, even on wall. We have to do anything to protect that.
You know, it's one thing to say that you want independence or you want freedom,
Yes.
and it's another thing. I think that's totally legal to use your voice. But I think that then to take action, now that's a different matter, right?
Yes.
But that's kind of the gray area.
Yes.
You know, but for sure, just having a voice, I think should be nothing wrong with that. So,
Yeah, we think the same.
good. So I'll go to the consulate office and find out why they don't send someone out to talk to you.
Thank you.
The paper.
Yeah, please. Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, if not,
really.
you can give me the paper. I'll deliver.
Really?
I'll try. You know, let me go and.
Maybe because I want you face to face.
No, I know that, but if they don't come out, you know, we have another way, right?
Yes.
Because U.S. citizen, they can't deny me to give them a paper.
Thanks so much.
All right. If not, I send it to President Trump.
Thanks so much.
Okay, I go to the office.